広がる希望の翼何度でも僕らは生まれ変わる
Hello everyone, this is KyunKyun and I'm your host Daniel, and today I'm going to give a deck review of the Ramiel Reverse with Zerachiel deck list. Here in my build, for my grade 3s, I run 3 Ramiel Reverse, 3 Zerachiels and 2 Ramiels. I'll explain the effects. Ramiel, when you write a grade 3 on her, you can take 1 unit from your damage zone and add it to your hand, and then you take the top card and put it in your damage zone. Zerachiel here, limit break 4, she gives all your Celestial units 3k if there is a Zerachiel in your damage zone, and you can special counterblast 2 for her to gain pump 5k. And then Ramiel Reverse, she becomes the 13k war against with Ramiel in Soul, and you can lock 2 units to give your front row whole front row 5k, and then if there is Ramiel Reverse in the damage zone, you can take 1 unit from your opponent damage zone and move it to drop zone, and also you can take 1, and then your opponent must choose 1 rear guard and put it in his damage zone. Okay, the reason why I run 3 Zerachiels and 3 Ramiel Reverse is because I have 6 units here as compared to the pure Ramiel Reverse users or pure Zerachiel users who only tend to have 4 Zerachiels, 4 Ramiel Reverse and 4 Ramiel Reverse and 4 Ramiels. With 6 of this, I have a higher chance of 1 of them going to the damage zone, and I'm able to pull off the skill for free. Also, the other reason is because with either grid, I have Zerachiel and Ramiel Reverse can deal with different decks, giving me extra flexibility. Zerachiel I tend to use Zerachiel if I'm up against opponents who can spam the field relatively quickly, such as Liberators, Grand Blue, and Royal Paladins. So instead I can start with Zerachiel's skill. I can start burning the opponent hand instead, and then I use Ramiel Reverse when I'm up against opponents who tend to have lower hand advantage and has a higher offensive output. Such examples would be Nova Grapplers, like the Aqua Force and Narukami. So it's like with Ramiel Reverse, I can if I need to, I can lock up to 4 units and then retire up to two precious unit, 2 precious rear guards which your opponent badly needs. Hence, I can disrupt his attacking formation. And also, I run 2 Ramiels because it gives me on some games it will give me the 13k war with Ramiel Reverse, which 13k war is always a useful thing against many decks, such as Aqua Force and Revengers. And also it helps against Link Joker, who can easily form 21k columns. Okay, now I'll move on to my grade 2 lineup. I run 4 Zerachiels, 4 Daniels, and 4 Tracker attackers. The skill of Zerachiel is Counterblast 1. Move 1 card, select 1 card from the deck to the damage zone, and then you have to move 1 face-up card from your damage zone to the drop zone. While Daniel's skill is Counterblast 1. Counterblast 1. If a card moves to the damage zone, you can superior call her from your damage zone. However, you need to take the top card from your deck and put it into the damage zone. Okay, let me explain the grade 2s. The 12k attacker is she can form a quick 21k column with the 9k booster here. making a 21k column, which is a very strong column, and burn 2 cards. Also, she can form a 26k column with Ramiel reverse under Ramiel reverse skill, or she can or under Zerachiel skill, and then also she can. The 12k attacker is she can form a 17k column with a locked unit behind under Ramiel reverse skill, making her able to burn 10k rather than having Daniel and Sarah in front instead. Sarah in front. Then I run 4 Daniels. I run 4 Daniels is because she can swarm my field relatively quickly, and then she allows me to play many different combos. And then under the new ruling it says that Daniel can be caught face down if she is used as a cause of another angel feather. So in this deck, I will use Zerachiel and Daniel to minimize the counterblast usage. And in other decks you can use Metatron to flip Daniel instead, to minimize the cost. Also, basically she can swarm the field relatively quickly, and then even if I swarm the field with like 2 or 3 Daniels at once, but not able to get a strong attacking formation, I can just simply lock all of them with Ramiel reverse skill, which pretty much helps to negate the effects of having a bad field. And then I run 4 Sarahs. The 4 Sarahs is very important. She's the ultimate flexible card for angel feathers. She pretty much helps you to send your Zerachiel, your Ramiel reverse, or your Daniel, and then she helps to set up a combo for Daniels. Or if you really need to, you can fetch a booster or perfect guard at your need, which and she can combo with like Daniels and my Nocels and my Nerels. Anyway, I'll move on to my grade 1 lineup. I run 2 Zerachiels, 3 Nerels, 4 9k booster, and my 4 perfect guards. The 4 perfect guards are essential in this meta, since you know there's many big finishers. There are many big finishers now, so the perfect guard is quite essential. Anyway, the 9k booster is I run the 9k booster is because I already have Zerachiel in the deck, and it's too good to give up a 9k booster, since my 9k booster can form 21k columns with the 12k attacker as mentioned, or she can help to form 18k columns with my Daniels against 13k cross rides. And of course under Zerachiel she can become a 12k booster, meaning I only just need even with a weak booster such as with a Nerel, or even not with Nerel, she can quickly form a 21k. It's easy to form a 21k column or even a 26k column if you have if either 11k attackers or my 11k glitches or my 12k attackers. And then I run 3 Nerels. The Nerels is a swap. Many occasions the Zerachiel, Ramiel reverse, or Daniels always come to my hand. So Nerels here helps to send any of these cards from my hand to the damage zone, and of course she helps to fetch important cards which I need. Then I run 2 Nocels, which many people will disagree with. Well, many people have suggested to me I should run the 10k attacker. I guess it's a matter of personal preference, and also Nocels, since I swarm the field relatively very quickly with Daniels, I use Nocels to gain an additional effect from my hand, from guarding and helping to swap important cards from my hand, like the 3 mentioned, and to retrieve a 10k shield for defense, a perfect guard, or an important attacker. Now I move on to my grade my grade 0 lineup. I run Panel as my starter, 8 crates, 4 draws, 4 heals. The trigger lineup is what many people will run, and I'm using this lineup is mainly because of Zerachiel. To anyone who wants to focus purely on Ramiel reverse, I'll suggest replacing the you can take out the 2 draws or 2 crits and side in 2 draws, 2 crits, or how many you like and then put in about 2 to 3 stands inside. Since stands will be good for Ramiel reverse, since you can stand up a power up 12k attacker or 11k attacker who can be easily become a 21k column, pressuring your opponent. And then I run Panel as my starter, since she helps to call out any important units from my damage zone to my field whenever I need to. Also, Panel presents another way for triggering Daniel. I have come to the end of my deck review. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe to KyunKyun Right.